I just got demonetized. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I can't believe this fits me. This Tuesday, it's my content day, and I was getting ready to film Closet Carnival, which will be later this afternoon with my sister Tracy. And I said, you know, let's make Closet Carnival really exciting. So what we're gonna do in Closet Carnival is we're going to be giving details on my new reality show called Road Ready. And because it's carnival related, I said, let's bring the carnival to the closet. So I dug up some old costumes. This one, I believe, is Bacchanal Babes 2014 from Jamaica Carnival. And as I was putting it on, I said, yo, this is like bringing back so many memories. Let me go with a story time. Okay, I started really getting in the vibe of this video. So I filmed a little piece of it, and then I was like, 2014 seems like really close. It's like, I'm sure this costume just seems longer. Anyway, I got really caught up in looking at pictures, and it was actually 2009. So anytime you see me and I'm saying in the video 2014, I actually mean 2009. First of all, I just wanted to redo my makeup because I just find that the pictures, I don't know what was happening with my eye. I think, you know what I think it was? I wasn't able to put on what do you call it, lashes as good as I do now. So my eye did look kind of funny. This costume though was one of the prettier costumes that we've gotten for Bacchanal Babes. Now what Bacchanal Babes was, in Jamaica, we had the only band at the time was Bacchanal Carnival. And then they started a group, I believe in 2002 or so. They started a group, and you applied, you send in your picture, you fill out your form, fill out your group of friends, whatever. And then once they accept you, you get your costume for free. They would give you your costume. And I worked on the Bacchanal Babes committee. This was one of the Bacchanal Babes costumes, and I believe this was one of the prettier ones. Of course, you know, we've had to do some modifications over the years, so the costume does not really fit as how it used to, but so I think that 2014, I feel like my body was peak. Like, you can't tell me that I wasn't like some hot shit on the road. I had my blonde hair, I pinned it up so I could, you know, dance and whine and carry on. The headpiece is light, well, it kind of mash up now. Headpiece was nice and comfortable and light, so, you know, I wouldn't be, you know, held back from my whining activities. So, you know, of course, Carnival were all excited. At the time I was living at my parents' house, and what we would do, it would be a bunch of friends, and I would tell everybody to come over to my house in the morning to get dressed and have breakfast. My dad would cook breakfast and my friends would come over, and of course everybody would help each other get ready. Oh, can you do this? You know, and it would just be a lot of excitement. Of course, we'd start the drinking, just so that when we get on the road, you know, it was a nice little vibe. What else? Oh, so then I found these other pictures of Tracy modeling this costume. So because I was on the Bacchanal Babes committee, I also helped to arrange the photo shoot, sales, well, not sales, but to get the costumes to the girls, packing the costume boxes. So, you know, I was doing like some work on the committee, and I needed models. So of course I asked Tracy to help model a costume so it could go on the website. And I am, these, check Tracy's pose here, because good girl was a pose out hell. Anyway, I don't know what took Tracy this carnival year. Let me not even get into that part of the story yet. Hang on. The costume now, I'd been to Carnival in Trinidad a few times with a girlfriend of mine, and she's Trinidadian. And a lot of the Trini girls, they play mass in heels. And so I feel like, yeah man, I've been to Trinidad a couple of times. Yeah, can't chat to me, I know the ropes. And I bought these gold space alien spaceship boots. Right? Because there was no, back in those days, like shopping online, very limited. You don't know where to go to find the things. Not as many stores were available online as today. And I was like, I need a pair of boots. I thought my friend, her name is Margot. She looks so amazing in her boots. Every time she comes, it just completes the costume. I feel like nails and shoes really complete an outfit. So when you polish your nails, even if you're wearing just t-shirts and a jeans, like I feel like you look a little bit, you know, more presentable. And I used to admire her. Every year she wears these boots. I say, yeah man, Jamaica Carnival, I'm getting a pair of boots. So after shopping around, I'm like, okay, there's no silver boots, there's no green peacock colored boots. What am I gonna do? Gold boots. I search high and I search low. Anyway, I found the boots that she wears. But what she had done was she had taken her heel and turned it into a platform. Like she worked with her cobbler to make it into a sponge platform. So it would be a little less impact on the foot, and it was more comfortable for her because she had this sponge. Whereas it originally came with a block heel. The block heel was about, what, 2.5 inches tall. And I said, you know what, I'm going wear my block heel, and I put sneakers in a little bag. No, I asked my dad, who would actually stay right by the collar roundabout, which is now Fontana. I said to him, can you hold my shoes for me so that if I need to change, if I get uncomfortable, I can change halfway through and put on my sneakers. So I had on these boots, my dear. Jesus of his mercy. Anyway, so we get ready in the morning, everybody excited, yada yada, want to go out on the road. I don't know what was wrong with Tracy this year, right? And I was there talking to her and I was like, get ready, you're not getting ready. And she was taking so long to get ready. Well, she had a breakdown, cussed me off and tell me she not going on the road. This time now, the nice free costume, sit down in the box on her bed, she not coming. I was so upset. And I'm like, Tracy, so this time now I tried to appeal to her better nature. Like, this is my thing, this is Carnival, like I want you with me. I didn't know that she was PMSing, period heavy, like, you know, so the last thing you want to do is head on a road in like a pad or whatever. And back in those days, you know, you just, when you have a period, just the whole world come down on you. Anyway, so I was begging her, I was crying, and she's like, no, you're rude to me, you're mean, and you know, you're just forcing me to do something I don't want to do. And at the time, so she had this boyfriend that was really controlling, and I feel like that was a big reason as to why she didn't want to come out to Carnival, because she just couldn't deal with him and the backlash and who you were now, where did he go, who did he see, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, that year Tracy did not play Carnival with me, and I remember pulling onto the driveway and I was so annoyed with her. Anyway, it's like a story about Carnival. Yeah, so this year was the year of the peacock with my gold boots, and yes, so today I'm gonna leave a link. We haven't shot the show yet, but I'm going to leave a link to Tuesdays with Tricky, to Closet Carnival, where we'll have all of the information about this reality show, how you can audition, what's it about, and how come Jodi has a reality show? What is she doing on a reality show? And you'll find out everything there. And also we'll be talking about, you know, the latest happenings, and me and Tracy just getting on all silly. The costume that she will be wearing is actually a costume, our very first costume, I hope she wears it, is our very frozen. Our very first Carnival, I believe it was 2012, was it 2010 or 2012? Anyway, I believe it was 2012. And it was, the section was called Sea Whips, and we were in a band called, the biggest band in Trinidad, or I believe, maybe it's not the biggest, maybe it's the best, Tribe Carnival, and we played in a section called Sea Whips. And it was our very first Carnival, and it was like two little Lego beasts on the road. And it was just so funny, like just seeing, you know, when we look back at pictures of some of our first carnivals to, you know, how we would want to be presented now, or how we would want to look now, how we would do our makeup now, it's very interesting. And I'm glad that I had a little opportunity today to kind of like recreate my makeup look, you know, now I know how to put on my lashes. And yeah, so things are going for me though, you know, hold on there. So surprised this fits me. Yes, that's how I would behave on the road. The waistline, the waistband has gotten a little it's a little big. I think actually my hips used to be wider, you know. The bra's a little small, but we all know why. But this is my costume, and this is 2014. So you can see a lot of differences with how costumes are made now. At the time, I got this costume for free, being a Bacchanal babe. Now, when you apply for, or sorry, now when you're paying for a costume, you could pay up to like $800, and depending on all the feather work, you can, you know, run up to all $2,000, which it's completely unnecessary as far as I'm concerned. You can have so much fun in a little free, cheap costume. You don't need to spend all of that money. I find it funny that back in those days, like a backpack, or actually this year I did have a backpack, but it wasn't like a thing. It wasn't like a, oh, you can pay and get an extra backpack. It wasn't that. It was, you know, if you knew how to make one, or if you had a link over at the mass camp, then, you know, and Fuzzy would help me make my backpack. Did I have a backpack? I think Fuzzy made me a backpack, you know. Oh yes, I did have a little backpack. At the time it was called a collar, and you have the collar, like I had a collar piece with all the feathers, and I think although this costume is very dated, yo, the sequin trim, and the applique. Like, honestly, this is so dated. Anyway, guys, that is it for my little video. I just wanted to tell you about the time Tracy absolutely ruined my carnival. Actually, she didn't ruin my carnival experience. She ruined my breakfast experience for carnival. But after that, you know, I got over it. I was on the road with my friends, Carla and Kana, and we had an absolutely amazing time, as we always do. That's one of the things I really miss about, you know, just being in this pandemic, is not being able to play carnival. I just find it's such a freedom. You know, you can express yourself, and it doesn't matter if you know how to dance or if you can dance, or, you know, if you don't want to dance. I find that it's just so non-judgmental. I mean, no, you have, I don't know, is that the right thing to say? Anyway, I just have an amazing time, and I really do miss carnival, and I think my reality show is going to be so amazing because I'll get to be placed right in the middle of carnivals and parades all around the Caribbean, and I'm really, really looking forward to that. So yeah, and I'm gonna put a link down below so you can audition if you'd like to. And should I just tell you a little bit about the reality show now? Should I? Okay. So when you audition, I'll give you details on how to audition down in the description box. I'm gonna be taking 8 lucky participants with me to the next open carnival. I'm going to put you somewhere to live, and of course I'm going to look after you, and you're going to compete in challenges and, you know, little games and stuff like that to win like VIP or extra treatments or like a backpack or a collar or whatever it may be. And for 3 weeks you're going to be living in a house, and we're going to immerse you in the culture, the food, everything for wherever it is. So if you're in Jamaica playing mass, or in Trinidad, or in Guyana, or over in Miami for carnival, wherever the carnival is, we're going to treat you good. We're going to show you around. We're going to show you the ropes of carnival, take you for your costume fitting, take you for lunch, take you for juve, take you for all of that. And you'll see 8 people really getting to experience the culture of carnival. And instead of just, you know, kind of like hearing about it, you'll be right in there in the reality show, like, oh, what's this one doing? Oh, what's that one doing? And it doesn't necessarily have to be 8 people that are carnival tetes or carnival, you know, the diehards. It could be somebody who has never been to carnival before and would like to experience it. So it's going to be really interesting. And what I like about it is you really get to see carnival from, you know, another point of view, while really, really experiencing it and seeing everything, you know. So I'm just really excited about that. I'm really excited about Road Ready. I'm really excited that there's no other reality show like this, or there has never been, and there is none right now. So it's really, really exciting. And I mean, we have such a vibrant carnival culture in the Caribbean, and now we'll be able to show that to the world. So yeah, I got my new boobies just in time. Anyway, I believe that's it. Is that it? Did I want to say anything else about when Tracy flopped me for carnival? Talk about this costume. I really do like this costume now. I really like this costume now. Look at like a stupid headpiece. I feel like this is so carnival back in the day. Hey. Oh gosh, I'm having such a good time. Oh, no, that wouldn't be me. I'm like this. I just got demonetized. Yeah, this is a very busty video, eh? Alright, let's do a poll. Down in the comments below. Let's say 2023, carnival, there's carnival in Jamaica. Is this a costume that you would wear, or hell no, that's way too dated? Drop your comments below if this is a costume you definitely wear, you think it's cute, you'll still rock it. Of course, like puffed up with some plumes, because this is like a dead peacock hair. Let me know down below if this is a costume you love and you definitely wear it in 2023, or it's... Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me for my YouTube video, telling you how Tracy did flop me and all of the other things, and just showing off my titties for a clear 40 minutes. Drop a like, because I paid a lot for them. Bye! Hey.